As a member of the board, I'm always interested in how the DMRF goes about identifying researchers around the world who are committing their careers to research in dystonia. Can you shed some light on how that process is done?
It's a long story because DMRF is 40 years old, and over time we've developed relationships with many people and identified those who might be helpful to the dystonia cause. And we've been lucky over the years to work with very brilliant neurologists, and starting with the late John Menkes and the late Charlie Markham, and moving on to Malin DeLong, our current scientific director. And these are just the big names who are involved with DMRF. We identify people through a very complicated process. We talk to people. We want to understand whether they are committed to patients, to dystonia. It's not that we struck deals with them, that we hire them in some way. It's really developing long-term friendships. And Malin DeLong is probably one of those examples of someone who is, first of all, a phenomenal human being, and then neurologist, and someone who works with DMRF and who treats dystonia patients. So this is just an example, and maybe I'm just highlighting those who have been with the foundation for so many years, but we also try to reach out to young people and bet that if they get engaged with us, if we develop friendships and warm relationships, they will stay within the dystonia field, which is not trivial nowadays, and they will be helping us in our cause.
And doesn't the foundation award grants and research fellowships that further nurture interest in the field?
Yes, it's always has been a challenge to recruit, so to speak, people into the field, especially from neighboring fields, which very often are progressing more aggressively with more money. But dystonia is a very peculiar disease, and the field is very peculiar. People develop very strong emotional attachment to patients and to the entire cause, and I guess this is also our role as well. And we have several programs, have had several programs over the years to support very young aspiring researchers, both in basic science and clinical science. We sponsor a whole range of grants and fellowships, including clinical fellowships, to really encourage people to work on dystonia in the long run.
I think from what I've observed attending this most recent meeting, there was an emphasis on mentorship, and many of these prominent researchers over the years have nurtured the next generation one-on-one, not only through the grants that the foundation awards, but through their own personal commitment and wanting to pass along knowledge. And I think that's been very rewarding to see and gratifying.
Right, and it highlights the uniqueness of those relationships, that we are not a funding agency, not like other, I don't want to name them, agencies which simply fund research, but there's a very little personal contact between those who fund research and those who receive funding and do this research. We have really a very close relationship with these people and organize numerous meetings to understand what they are doing, what are the needs of both patients and researchers.